Honestly, at this point, you guys know me pretty well, okay? You know that I love a minimalistic roguelike deck builder, right? Simple graphics, but fun and deep mechanics, and that is exactly what Card Draw here offers. This is a relaxing roguelike deck builder. We'll see whether or not relaxing is the word that I would use, where we are going to be constructing equations with our cards. This is a game that is heavily inspired by two games, and the dev wears those two inspirations on his sleeve. Balatro, and a little game called Roll. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of Roll before. We have played it on the channel several times. But in this game, we're going to be, and I'm just going to hop right in, okay? And there's a bunch of different game modes. In the demo that we're playing right now, you can play Relaxing, where the cards automatically draw and slide to the left. Or we can play on Strategic, where we place them. This will be a hell of a lot longer. And a hell of a lot more time with me fumbling around in a calculator. So we're going to go with Relaxing. I also think that it's an interesting game mode. So we'll do this one. But there's a bunch of other ones that are coming in the full release of the game or in the next demo. Idle mode, survival mode, adventure mode, deck builder, and challenges. Really fun, to be honest with you. I love the idea. Let's play relaxing mode, and we'll play on medium. You'll see that I have actually played a run of this because I went in to test it, and then I just got sucked in and did an entire run. So 117 million is the score to beat for myself at this point. I'll also tell you that I don't think that score is good. I know that it looks crazy because 117 million is a pretty big number. But yeah, I don't think that it's actually very good. Can we get this video to 117 million views and likes? Like the video down below. Okay, let's play. So here's how the game works. We have 500 card draws to maximize our score, right? So if I draw a card here, it's a times 4. And the times 4, I mean, it's times 4 times 0, right? Which is, it's not really, we don't have any numbers. So this is just 0. So my first card draw, I got 0. Now if we draw, we got a +3, okay? So the cards execute from left to right. So we times 4'd and then we +3'd. So our result was 3 and we gained 3 money. Now if we go again, we have a times 3. So we got 0 +3 times 3 for 9 total, okay? And this is how the game goes. We're just going to continue to draw cards to stack up money in the hopes of getting the most money possible in 500 card draws. But here's where the game gets interesting. We have this nice little shop here, okay? That allows us to add new cards to our deck, such as a times 8, which is a lot better than a times 3 if you've ever taken 4th grade math. We have a +52, which is a hell of a lot better than a +3 if you've ever taken 1st grade math. So we want to get some of these better cards and begin to ramp up our plays. And these cards are going to get way more complicated and turn into things that I will not even remotely attempt to understand. But that's not all. I'm Billy Mays here in Card Draw. We can also straight up remove cards from our deck. So this is our deck right now. We got +1 to +7, times 2 to times 4. We're going to want to ditch almost every single one of these cards is the reality. But you can only ditch so many at a time. So right now we've got 2 removals that we can do. Then we can't do any until we add more cards to our deck. So there's always going to be a constant balance between what we want to do here. And then, like I said, Billy Mays of Card Draw, there's one more thing that you need to know about. If you've played Roll before, you're going to be like, yes, this is Roll. And we'll talk about that a little bit. But where's the Balatro inspiration? Is it just that it's a deck builder? No, okay? We have 5 card slots at the bottom as well, and there's a chance that as we re-roll our shop and unlock new slots and see new things, we're going to find effectively Balatro jokers, okay? That are permanent passive abilities that impact our game. And some of them are absolutely absurd, okay? I mean, like crazy stuff. So we're going to be attempting to fill those in as well and see what we can do. Now, I'm going to flag this +20 just to get a better card into the deck, what the flag is going to do is basically, as I roll here, as soon as we reach the amount required to buy it, it's going to send me directly to the shop, and that just makes our life a lot easier. Let's flag this 52 and get that very quickly. Beautiful. And then the next thing that I want to do is flag this guy. So what this does is it adds an additional card slot to our board. That means that instead of drawing 3 cards, we're going to draw 4. And we want to scale that as high as possible. The more cards we have, the more money we're going to make, man. It's really just that simple. So give me this. The next one's 52,000, which is going to be a hell of a lot harder for us to get. But that's okay. Let's click a couple times here, and you'll see our nice, 57 now, 81. Give me a times in here with that 52. Unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. Let's start to burn some cards, okay? So, huge plays to get rid of a +1, +2. We want to get rid of +3 through +7, man. They're just worse cards than my 20, my 52. We're gonna get this ×8 here, and then we're gonna be cruising a little bit. Give me some of, there's my 52. We would like a times? Okay, it's unfortunate. The cards are drawn randomly, right? So you never really know. Like, there's my 52 again. It would be beautiful to get a ×4. ×3 is pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. So bring in the ×8. 225 to burn a card. Let's get to 225. Guess what? We made it to 225. Let's burn this. And I want to sort these by type just to make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now we can see all of our cards as is. And the next thing we're gonna want to do is probably re-roll the shop. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna unlock this new slot first, and then we're going to re-roll the shop. And you're gonna start to see there's that ×8, man. It's gonna be really good. Yeah, a +50 is probably fine, right? We're going, holy crap, man. That's beautiful. We're going with some kind of incremental upgrade, right? We want to ensure that we 300, one more. One more. We want to make sure that we're slowly improving our deck. And I mean, it's clear to see that if we remove all of these low numbers and we continue to add high numbers with multipliers, this is going to scale pretty well, okay? It's gonna be halfway decent. That's gorgeous, man. That's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so re-roll our shop. And now we start to get some wonky lads, okay? Times length. Let's think about it. Multiply the input value by the number of digits of the input value. At most, for us, at this point in time, this is a ×2 or ×3. But in a much later part of the game, I mean, if we're getting 111,000, right? All of a sudden, that's a ×6 that this could be, which when I word it like that, and we have a ×8 in my hand, that's not that good. So I think you're trash. Sorry, we went full circle on that one. Now this is more interesting, plus length raised to the length. I know it costs 58,000, which seems completely absurd right now. But this could be at its lowest, like plus 27 for us, 3 to the third. But 4 to the fourth, I mean, 4 to the fourth is 16 times 16, which is like 200 something. That's better, right? That's definitely better, but it also has to happen much earlier in the equation to really matter, and it will be a lot harder to get to a length of 4 earlier in the equation. So I think you're trash too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you're trash too. Let's get this 65 in, which we should be able to get to pretty quick. And then I think that it's totally reasonable for us to go for this 1130. I do want to burn another card as soon as possible, which we should be able to do. And as soon as I get that 6 and 7 out of this, man, I think that our deck becomes so much more consistent. I mean, a times 8 right here would go insane. Times 4 is pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Okay, buy this. The value transforms the input value to the number of digits of the input value multiplied by 10 to the power of the number of digits of the input value. Okay, it costs 3.4 million. So, well, just be real with you, we're probably not getting that anytime soon. Let's try to get this 3000 slot unlocked here, which it shouldn't be that bad to get to that. You notice that our freaking times 8 has not come out in 100 years. I'd really like my times 8s at some point, please. But we're doing okay. So here's now a Joker card, if you're a Balatro fan. With a probability of 1 for each card slot, replace all digits of the points output with 1. I think that that's garbage, okay? I think it's pure poop. I don't want it, okay? Unfortunate, to be honest with you. I would love to get some better stuff right now. So we're gonna reroll. And the thing with rerolling, so rerolling, the shop items will increase in price, but they will also increase in shop level, which is important to keep in mind. We don't want to reroll too much because the cards can end up being out of our price range. This plus 97 is so important, man. That's amazing. What is the lava lamp here? Every card slot that results in a negative output value is turned into a slot that gives the corresponding positive value multiplied by 1. Multiplied by 1, pretty terrible. I'm sure there's a way to build around this, but I have no clue how, so I'm not going to. Plus 3 raised to the 9 minus the max digit. I mean, that could be really cool in the first slot, man. Because if this goes in on the first slot, that's 3 raised to the 9 minus 0. 3 to the 9. Oh, I mean, what the frick is 3? I'm going to search it. 3 raised to the 9. I can't do that kind of math in my head. That's 19,683. Okay. I mean, dude, that's basically every 4 cards we play will be 19,000 as your starting number. That's absurdly good. This is like equally good, but it's not as good as this. Because it's always going to be 19,000 in the first slot if I have the logic correct here. Because if our digit, our starting digit is 0, the input value is 0, right? Then it's always going to be 9. I think that this card is broken, and I'm gonna abuse it, okay? Let's get some nice big rolls, man. That 97 is gonna be huge for us to, I mean, I love a nice 1,000 play there. The 97's massive. We're gonna want to get, like, one more card before the 78,000, so I may just buy this 33. I know that it's not perfect, but that allows me to at least, I need 675. 97, bring me home. We love you. We love you. Okay. So now we have primarily high cards and then mult, which is good. I think that that's really good. And then we're going to go for broke, and I'm gunning for 79,000, man. I know it seems kind of crazy to spend this many rolls getting to that point, but I think that we'll have it by like 300, and then we're going to be able to get 19,000 much easier. And when we hit 19,000 and the times 8, it's gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna spam click. We'll check at 325 where we stand. 46,000. Yeah, I'll keep going. I think that that's not that bad. I think that by 300, we're close. Yeah, I think that this is... By 280, 275, we're gonna be there. 78, 310. I mean, you're one more. Okay. So 273, a little lower than I wanted to be, but I think that card is really good, man. And I want to see it in action right here. So here it was a +1. But that's not where we're going to get the value out of it. The value is going to come... I mean, it already added 729 here. This is where the value is 19,000 times 4 for 78,000. Okay. So it took us 100 turns. But then we made back the exact same amount of money in 1 turn. So that's really good. Okay, that's really good. +3 raised to the max digit is fine, man. I really genuinely think that that's pretty good. And then we can go for the 52,000. So 166,000. We just have to get this card in. And then as soon as that card comes in, man. Yeah, it's disgustingly good. It's really, really good. Okay. So now we're going to go for this. Which is, it's a tough one. Because it's going to hurt us in like a very, very short term. Oh, this is not the... I mean, that's pretty good. 104,000 on one play is pretty good. Okay, give me this. Then give me this. The bellboy. If the total points after the draw is a number that starts with 4, the total points after the draw is multiplied by the total number of its digits. If the total points after the draw is a number that starts with a 4, so you got a 1 out of 9 chance. The total points after the draw is multiplied by the total number of its digits. This is a 1 out of 9 chance for a passive times 4 to 6. I gotta think about that. +1 plus max digit minus min digit raised to the 2. That is not good enough, man. There's a reason this is so cheap. That's not good enough. We can unpack it. So on average, right, your max digit and min digit are 5. So 1 plus 5 minus 5, 0 squared is 1. Even at its best, okay? So max digit is 9, min digit is 0. 1 plus 9, which is 10, squared is 100. We already have a 97 that's doing exactly that. And that's in the best case scenario. It's just not good enough for where our run is at. The bellboy is still interesting. I'm just not sure it's good enough, man. Let's roll one more time because the reality is, yeah, 314,000. We're chilling like a little bit, man. We're chilling a little bit. We should grab some of these. Like, I should at least grab the bellboy. I don't think the lamp is very good. And I would like to unlock more things. The thing is that we're about to get an even more... this is about to be absolutely filthy. This is going to be over 1 million. That's 944,000. Okay. I told you that card was going to be good. Some of you did not believe me, but I told you it was going to be good. Chauffeur. With a probability of 50%, replace all digits of the total points after the draw with a 7. Can you imagine how freaking insane this would be if this said 4? If this said 4, we were in, man. With a probability of 50%, replace all digits of the total points after the draw with a 7. This is completely fine, man. I mean, like, in all seriousness, this has potential to be really good. Because on average, again, if you think of this on a scale from 1 to 10, right? And you can multiply that by any number of 10. On a scale from 1 to 10, your average is 5 that you're going to get. Now, my cards are going to dictate differently on that, which is completely fair. I get that. But 7 is going to be above 5. And with a 50% chance, I actually really think that is worth it. And then I also think that we should probably buy this just for... Oh, they take up the same freaking slot, man. Oh, that just threw away a couple 100,000. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. Reroll. Do not buy the lifeguard unless it's amazing. With a probability of 1%, the total points after the draw is multiplied by 10. I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Hyena. At each shop refresh, get exactly 7 card items and 3 abilities. I don't really care. But I do want to take a look at some of these cards. Plus the first digit raised to the 4th is not good enough. Especially not for 109,000. It's not good enough. Plus reverse digits. Increases the input value by the value obtained by reversing its digits. Who gives a damn, to be honest? I'll take the 87. The output equals our max digit times 10 to the length. Yeah. Yeah, it's 12 million, but that's absurdly good. That's actually absurdly good, man. Because it can happen at the end. I don't even care. Any multiplier will be very good. Plus the max digit raised to the 5. So if you get a 9 raised to the 5. Sorry, I'm mathing on my other monitor. It's 59,000, man. Times your first digit plus 9 minus the max digit. I mean, dude, it could be like a times 10 at times. Okay, I mean, we gotta think like a little bit here. Obviously 5.2 million to get our next cards is interesting too. Plus max digit raised to the 5. Okay, I'm gonna humor you. I'm going to gun for that. And the thing is that we should get it like pretty fast. That's pretty good. And then I mean you're gunning for heat right here. I love the times 3 on there. 138,000 is pretty good. 19,000. This is consistently okay for sure. And I can see the future and it looks bright. Okay? It looks bright. Come on, times 8. We love you. We love you. Okay. Beautiful, 158,000. Every time you see that nice card come in with the times 8, you know you're in for a freaking treat. And again, we want to thin this deck out. Times 3, beautiful. Bad, unfortunate. Not the greatest. We are spending a lot of card draws, but man, you gotta spend to make, unfortunately. We did get our times 4 from our bellboy there a second ago, which is kind of fun. We're in for a treat. We're in for a treat. We're in for a treat. Pretty good, 319,000, okay. 1.5 milli coming. Dude, I mean, it's still... It's like, it's okay. We're gonna take it. I still think that this is crazy, but 12 million's a lot. We need to go to this. I think my issue is that I still think that maybe we just don't have quite enough. I'm gonna reroll, okay? I'm gonna reroll. I know that that's tough. Times 4 plus a dice roll, yeah. That's insane. That's crazy good. Plus 11 times the second digit, not good enough. Plus dice roll to the third, not good enough. Plus 111 times the third digit. Yeah, I mean, that could be okay. No, that could not be okay. In the beginning, that's way worse. And then this times 0 is also really bad. Nah, that's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. 2 raised to the 9 minus, nah, that's also not good enough. I will say that we want to now burn a plus 20. We need some like big numbers. And none of these are big numbers. I also think we need like another one of these. In each turn, before calculating the turn points, increase all numeric values of plus n times n or equals n by 1. I mean, all of our times getting an extra is pretty good. Areca Nut. Start the calculation of points for each turn from a value of 4 instead of 0. I don't think that's that good either. Yeah, it actually, like, effectively kills us because we want to start at 0 for our 1 card. The total points after the draw is multiplied by 4 times the number of cards with a length tag on the table. I don't have any with a length tag, so that's not very good, is my opinion there. This is okay. So a die gets rolled each turn. After the die roll, it'll be between 1 and 6. So your input value is 111 times, at bare minimum, but it could be 0 still. I don't like 0. 0 kind of sucks. Here's our length times 10 to the length again. I still think this is a banger card. Plus 11 times a dice roll. It's at most 66, man. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I think that you're at least interesting. And I think that we maybe have to, like, take this card because in most cases, it's going to be better than some of our other stuff. And then we can just burn a little more in here. And I'm actually going to burn a ×2 here. Because I think that our other cards are just better now. Is the avocado good enough? Can we get, like, a huge amount really quickly here? 59,000. We might as well buy the avocado to make all of our times slightly better. We are running out of dice rolls. I think that's important to remember. Hey, that was 1.2 million on that roll. That's pretty good. Okay. The Areca Nut is not worth it, though. And neither is the Astronaut. This is now a reroll for me. We need some more cards. The Candle. For each card slot, replace the highest digit of the points output with an 8. It's not really that important. And then the Bellboy is the same thing, but a 2 instead. Our 4 is better. Plus 95, plus 666 is stupid good. Is absurdly strong. Okay. Yeah. Plus the last digit raised to a die power. Whoa, hold on, man. Hold on. There's a reason that this is 3 million. This is crazy. Like, if this is just chilling at the end of the line, say that we had 100,000, man, and it rolls it to a freaking exponent. 100,000 raised to the 6 is, like, insane. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. You have to do this. I know it's 3 million. That is the most worth it thing I've ever seen in my life. This also seems kind of crazy. 1 plus max digit minus min digit times 10 raised to the length. That's also really good. We have to take both of those, man. Okay, another 1 million. This times 4 plus the diamond is... It's some gorgeous stuff. Get ready, because I think that we're about to, like, pop the frick off, man. We have some crazy things going on. That's 711,000, just like that. This 666 is really... This is consistently great, except for when you roll all of your times in one row. Then it's not very good. I'm gonna need some multipliers in here. We need more multipliers, less addition of cards, man. Like this is okay, except for when it's freaking 0. Really bad when it's 0. We need to, I mean, we need to get to 6 cards down too. Like that's really important to get to that point. This is gonna be very, very good, I think. Just kidding. It was subpar at best. I just need the stars to align for one turn, man. And for us to get like that sweet couple milli. This is a good one. 712,000. I mean, we're looking at 11 million to get that. I gotta burn another card, and it has to be like an 87. The 5 milli. I need to get another card and then burn another card. Get me to 5 milli and then we'll talk, okay? I'm just gonna spam a little bit to get to 5 milli. It shouldn't be that many. Yeah, okay. We just had an insane roll. What happened here? 7 million. Okay. The next roll is going to be even more, man. It's going to be even more. Okay, that's amazing. I mean, screw it. Buy this. Then roll. This'll be... It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Then you can buy this. And then we can get into burning more cards here in a second. We're about to pop, man. We're about to pop. It's gonna be good. Gonna be very good. Reroll. Let's get some good stuff. Judge. Increase the total points after the draw by 111 times the current number of cards in your deck. What? Am I crazy? I got 14 cards in my deck. 111 times 14. Sorry, I'm over here doing math again. I mean, it's only 1,500. That's not that good. I don't know why in my head I was like, that's gonna be crazy. It's not that crazy. Now, is it probably better than the Bellboy? Honestly, it's probably not better than the Bellboy, now that I'm looking at it. +1, no, we're done with pluses, man. I need multipliers. Die -1 times 10 to the length. See, here's the thing though. You're gonna see some insane, excuse me. Multiply the input by coin, where coin can be equal to 15 or 0. So 50% of the time we get a times 16 because of our avocado. But 50% of the time we also get a times freaking 0. Okay, are you ready for the largest number you've ever seen? 6 million? That's pretty good. Too bad this next one's going to be complete garbage. So very unfortunate. There's still a dream of some good. That's pretty good too. I mean, bro, I need better stuff though. For the record, this run is good. This run is good. I don't have any issues with it. And it has extreme high-end. Oh, you're about to see it pop, man. You're about to see it pop. I hope you're ready. Slip me in 200,000. Slip me in a very nice ×8 at the end of this, please. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, this was 46,000 on this one, which is pretty good. Yeah, dude, it's pretty good. 360,000. Every once in a while, it's pure garbage, but that's just part of doing business. We need a strong multiplier. I know that I just wasted a lot of time. I think I have to re-roll, man. For each card slot that resulted in a +1 output value, transform the points output into the input value multiplied by 4. Buyed. You have to buy that. I don't like the coins, man. Coins kind of scare me. Transforms the input value to 1999. We're gonna party like it's not good enough, by the way. None of these are good enough. I re-roll you. A bellboy that's a 6. You are better than my bellboy that's a 4. So I'll take you. Paramedic. Total points after the... I should not have bought this yet. Total points after the draw is multiplied by 9 times 10 minus the number of different digits of the total points after the draw. Total points after the draw multiplied by 9 times 10 minus... This is a multiple of like 40, potentially. That's so much better than if the point starts with a 6. I hate that I wasted a million. Oh, no, you're going to give me another one, man? No, length tags. Okay, good. Stop being an idiot, Tyler. If no card is on the table if no number card is on the table, for each card with a last digit, first digit, second digit, or third digit symbol on the table, force the corresponding symbol value to be 0 if the number of cards with that symbol on the table is odd and to be 9 otherwise. What? Okay, no. We're not going to even attempt to understand that. Plus the last digit raised to a power is good. Lychee. With a probability of 50% for each card slot, if no luck card on the table, force every die to be equal to 5. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah, man. We have a ton of these. Ooh, it does kill this. But that's okay. In the long run, that is going to profit me more. So I will take it. Times 7 plus die. Yeah, that's real good. That's really lovely. 525 million is a lot, by the way. And I think the odds of us getting to that is pretty low. But I want to do like a couple of draws. That was 14 million on that turn. I want to do a couple of draws. That was another 14 million. Maybe we are cooking. That was 85 million. Okay, 525 million is seeming a lot more possible all of a sudden. 1 million. 2 million. I mean, getting pretty consistently in the millions is a nice place to be. We're about to be cruising, man. We're about to be cruising. 23 million. Okay. I mean, this is not bad. I think that it's good, okay? I want to make sure that we're giving ourselves a little bit of credit. I also know that a lot of you are going to be like, Tyler, you got to kill. Like, these 87s are doing nothing for you. It's true, but I also need to get 500. Okay, no, you're so right. You're so right. No, you're not right. You're not right. Because I have to... Getting to 520... No, you have to. You have to. They have to go. At least that has to go. Plus 3 raised to the max digit. Is not good enough. Yeah, that's not good enough. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I still have an ounce of faith. We improved the deck a little bit. 7 7 7 7 7 2 8. What a play, man. What a play. 8 million. 50 million. 283 million. Okay, yeah, that's really good. We're going to buy some garbage. Okay, we're gonna buy some stuff we don't care about in order to get another card in. You might as well re-roll then, if you're gonna do that. LED. What are you? For each card slot, multiply the points output by 6 if the point output of the card does not contain the digits 0 or 9. And by 0 otherwise, no thank you. No thank you. Okay, we're looking for... all of these are probability, man, which is driving me insane. This is... at least, like, kind of interesting. It won't hurt to take it. Both of these will not hurt to take. And then we can buy this. And then I'm going to, like, promptly remove some stuff. I don't think we're getting to 52 billion, okay? Just thinking logically a little bit. DNA. For each card slot, multiply the points output by 4 if the slot card has a digit tag. That's half of my cards, man. So that's pretty good. We would kill Hydrant. Yeah, that's completely fine. Take you. Chauffeur. No, not good enough. Plus 1,111 times the last digit. I mean, it's definitely better than other things we have. That's not good enough. This is also not good enough. I think I misunderstood some of the last digit stuff in here, which is this. That's okay. That's okay. It's only our second time ever playing this. First time that you've seen me play it. Let's re-roll sheep. Shop refresh. If exactly one shop item is flagged with a probability of 75%, the item of the slot will become free to purchase. Wow. I mean, times 9's really good. Times this is really good. Times min digit plus 9 minus max digit is maybe not good enough. I'm gonna actually buy that because I think that there's some legs there. We're going to remove... Increases the input value by the largest digit of the input value raised to the power of 5. The last digit... Input value by the input's value's last digit. No, these have to go, man. We've been cooking in there for far too long. And it's not good enough now. Buffalo. 33% chance that each shop refresh one card that is already in your deck will reappear. That is interesting, for sure. 306 million? That's an absurd number, man. Increase the input value by 9 minus the largest number of the input value. It's just not good enough, right? It's just not good enough. DNA 4 is not good enough. None of these cards are worth me... Okay, wait a minute. This is crazy. No, it's not that crazy. Never mind. Keep it going. Students. If the total points after the draw does not contain 0 or 9, total points are multiplied by 12. I mean, it's not terrible. Kohlrabi. If you have one or more cards with a lucky tag, none on the table, force the next card to be one of them. We don't have that. Die roll raised to the 4. Rather, these are not good enough. They're not good enough. Fridge. For each card slot, replace the lowest digit of the points output with a 2. Who cares? Bellboy to the 9. I mean, obviously was interesting, but I think our paramedic 9 is still a little better. Total points after the draw is a number that starts with a 9. Total points is multiplied by the total number of its digits. You know what, man? Maybe this is better. Minus the total number... No, it's not. No, this is still so much better. It's so much better. Flask. For each card, multiply... No, length tags we don't care about. I keep re-rolling, man. I keep re-rolling. Dices. With a probability of 20% for each card slot, multiply the points output of the card slot by 10 minus the number of the different digits of the points output. That's so much to say, man. We've actually removed a lot of our digit LEDs, so sure, I will take that. And then the lime is all of our stuff is now to the power of 2. We also have removed a lot of our dice, man. Wow, but these are still really good. Yeah, no, you gotta keep that. The tie. Each card slot, invert the value of all the digits of the points output. Nah, I don't care. Nah, I don't care about that either. No good plus the length raised to the 7. Say that it's a million. That's a length of 7. 7 raised to the 7. 7 raised to the 7 is 823,000. And then that gets hit with a multiplier. You're decent. I would consider taking you. It's free now. I will consider taking you. I think that's a good consolation prize, really. Plus length raised to the first digit. Nah, that's not good enough. I'll re-roll you again. I haven't drawn a card in a long time. This is okay. Plus the order of digits ascending. Increases the input value by the value obtained by reordering its digits from smallest to largest. Smallest to largest, that I don't care about. If it was largest to smallest, then I'm in. Times your last digit plus 9 minus the max digit. That will end up being good. Unfortunate, didn't get it that time. It's a 75% chance, right? Yeah. Candle. Nope, don't care. Plus the length raised to the third. No, don't care. No, none of these are what we're looking for. I keep on re-rolling. Dice is 50. Probability of 50 for each card slot. Multiply the points output of the card slot by 10 minus. That's just better than what we have. For each card slot that results in a 0, transform the point output into the input value multiplied by 3. No, I don't care about that either. Plus 4 raised to the 9 minus the min digit. It's not good enough. Don't get me wrong. 4 raised to the 9. Let's do it real quick. 4 raised to the 9 is 262,000, which seems like a lot, but that's not good enough, man. It's really genuinely not good enough. We're going to kill a... times 3, and we're going to kill a 95. And then we're going to re-roll. Chauffeur. Nope, don't care. Dice is 40, don't care. Buffalo, kind of don't care. Plus 777 is fine. What the hell's going on with this, man? Can be 1 or 7. My brain is collapsing reading this. Increase the input value by blank raised to the blank, where blank can either be 5 or 1, and blank can either be 1 or 7. That's not good enough. For 23 million, you gotta do something better than that, man. No. Nope. 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 Don't care. This is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. No, we did the right thing. I need a heart joker, man. Are you seeing this crap? Freaking times 29 on this card, but with the chance of a times 0. Terrifying. This is always times 0. No. It's a 25% chance at a 23 times. Whereas this is a 75% chance at a 29 times. I don't know, man. That just tickles my balls a certain way, let me tell you. Just not a fan of that one. All these damn probability ones, man. I hate you. I hate you. I know you're like, Tyler, spin the frickin' board, buddy. Probability of 100% at each shop refresh, a card that's already in your deck will reappear. I have to take that. I have to take that. Goodbye, sheep. That's too stupid good. Plus length raised to the 8, man. I mean, say that we have a length of 7 at a milli. 7 raised to the 8 is another 5 milli. Is 235,000 for that. Let's spin our deck once here. I'm gonna remove a 97. I do think that I should remove something from this build. Yeah, times 1 plus die, but you're always gonna roll this high, so the times 4's gotta go. Keep the deck thin. We're not getting to 52 billy, so keep the deck kind of thin. Oh, holy crap, man. Okay, that was 2 billy. I mean, that's pretty good. This gave me 48 million on this one. That means that I can afford this with, like, ease. Which, at that point, we can burn plus max digit to the 5. Jesus criminy, man. I mean, that's actually disgusting. That's so good. Hyena? No. What's the card that... I have a 100% chance to get a card that I already have, man. The hell is it? This one, maybe? Die +1 plus 10 to the... No? Yeah. Yeah. No? I don't know. My brain is cooked now. 52 million seems like so in reach now. Which I'm getting kind of shook about. Okay, Buffalo, you're not doing anything. Probability of 100% at each shop refresh, one card that is already in your deck will reappear. BS, that did not happen. None of these are in my deck. So you're lying to me. Which makes the Buffalo completely worthless, unfortunately. ×2 is a sick, cruel joke at this point in the game. I'm gonna tell you, man, that a large part of me is sitting... Okay, hold on. Probably at 20%, the drawn card at each new draw will be a variant of a card that is currently in your deck with the same tags and types but different card values. I mean, that's actually kind of interesting. Because what if it... No, that's actually so much worse. Because all my stuff is pretty high, man. What about you? 1 plus max digit minus min digit times 10 raised to the length? It's an equals, though, which is not as good. Although the max digit is almost always going to be 9. So this is 10 times 10 raised to... Yeah, no, you're good enough for sure. You're good enough. Let's see what happens here. That was 2 trillion. I mean, I'd say that that's okay. That also makes it where, like, 52 billion is nothing. I feel like I need to be paying more taxes. I feel like I need to be burnt at the stake. Okay. Reroll. we turned this into something stupid. It's a disgusting build. Probably at 20%, the drawn card at each new draw will be a copy of the card currently on the table. I mean, like, maybe? I'll take this plus 666. And then we're gonna... don't burn yet. Don't burn yet. Come back, buy this. Holy crap, man. I can't afford that. I cannot afford that. Buy this. I think that that's okay. And then just keep re-rolling a little. Rabbit. It's gotta be better. Shop items cost 20% less. Okay? It's better than the damn Buffalo that doesn't do anything. So... bear with me on that. Probability of 10% for each card slot that has exactly 1 die or exactly 1 die. Multiply the points output by 6 minus the rolled dice value. Is that better than multiplying by the number of different digits? Maybe. I don't know. Somebody will tell me that it's not, but I'm taking it. Just an equals 999 is not good enough. Dice roll times 10 to the length is fine, man. Because it's always going to roll a 5 in most cases. So 5 times 10 to the length, which could be like 10, man. You take that? And then it's time to kill this, and probably this. I mean, I think that this is still... I mean, that was only 144 million, which at this stage of the game, like, feels bad. I mean, this is pretty good. There's 17 trillion at times, man. Like, all you have to do is start with not a multiplier. And then you're in, like, pretty decent shape early on. These have been not perfect for a little bit. I'm gonna tell you that that's pretty good, though. 1 trillion. Part of me thinks that we should probably just be cashing out. And just, like, rip the next 40 die rolls and go. Because this is a good score. And I'm gonna do that, okay? How much was that one, man? 4 million? I'm interested to see what our highest roll would be. I'm accepting this as our run. I mean, look, if you're not happy with 17 freaking trillion, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Now, I'm nowhere close on the leaderboard because some of these people have 10 to the freaking 80, which is absolutely absurd. Our best turn was 14 trillion. We got 14 trillion on one turn. We finished with 17 trillion. Look at this graph. I feel like Nickelback. Look at this freaking graph, man. This is disgusting. All right, yeah. Hey, card draw. What a game, to be honest with you. Had a lot of fun with this. I've already added it to my wish list, so it's up to you now to play the demo and add it to the wish list yourself. But for now, thanks so much for watching. As always, liking the video much appreciated. I will see you tomorrow for some more Olexa Looks February. We're checking out a new game every single day. So come back to find the next game that you can obsess over. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.